Well, good morning, guys. So welcome back. So we are going to do some mark making today, guys. We are gonna work on and off the gel plate. I have the gel plate out, mostly because I want to use it as a paint palette. Because I cleaned the desk, but now it is full again. But it's full of papers that are already, look, this is Bursting Buds by Eddie at Eddie Makes Art. I have the paper. I'm going to show you. This is going to be a PM Artist Studio heavy day, probably. So this is Eddie Makes Art. This is his Bursting Bud right there. This is, they make his stencils, and I think this comes in 3 sizes, but I have the 8x10. So that's what this is, and I'm actually going to be using this again today, along with some other ones, and I'll try to tell you their names as we go. But PM Artist Studio has a Facebook group called Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artist Group, and I am a part of that group, and we're doing a gel print exchange. So I have some gel prints out that I'm going to exchange, but they need more. This is one of the ones I'm going to exchange. I did a long haul, so I have like 72 different colors. I did it all in Eddie's print. And I have a lot of things that I have printed on or brayered off on, or this is actually one of leftovers from a paint pour. They all need something, right? So we're going to make some marks. Plus, I need to make some marks for an upcoming video that actually might come out before this. I don't know. Just depends on what order I load them in. So I have other papers down that we don't care about. But we're going to start with probably, are we going to start with this one? I think so. Because, let me grab it. Hang on. The Makers color combo, which is in the PM Artist Studio group, which anybody can do, is purple, fuchsia, and turquoise. So this one has, plus you can use black, white, and a metallic, okay? So I have the purple and the fuchsia already going on in this print. So I thought we could put some turquoise on it. And then this year they've added a prompt of each, there'll be a extra prompt each month that will change. This is January's, and it's grid. So I thought, oh, we could do fuchsia and then grid lines on this for the color combo, right? I'm gonna do other things that are not color combo, but this one, I wanted to do the color combo. So, and guess what? We're using the Bursting Blooms by Eddie. So, surprise, as soon as I pull it out. Because look, it has a home. I know. I don't have anything organized except for my PM Artist Studio ones. So this is well, that's odd. Maybe this is bigger than an 8x10. This must be the next size up, because that's supposed to be an 8x10. Maybe that's not an 8x10. Shoot, I don't know. Anyhow, doesn't matter. Here is my beautiful stencil. You can see all the colors because that's from my long haul, all the different colors that happened on there. And so for turquoise, I have, what do I have? Well, I have a couple options. I actually have this, which is turquoise blue. What do you know? So. This is Liquitex Basic Fluid Art, and it's not my favorite on the gel print, or on the gel plate, as it turns out. Didn't know that when I bought it. Learned afterwards, but we can try it. We can give it a go. I also have this color shifting turquoise brilliant here. See the difference in those colors though? I'd much rather have this color right now. That's my feels. And I thought I pulled out my thing, but I did not, so it's behind me. And now it's on the floor. Yeah, might be that kind of day. Oh, and while I am spreading this, there's something I have to address. Yay, right? And I think we'll just use this one down here. I'm going to put this on top and use that as my brayer off, which is going to be on that side, which is opposite of normal. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, I'm actually going to put this right here first because I don't want to leave just... See how this goes. Oh, see? First thing I did, went right over the side. It's going to be like, maybe I won't go over the side. Yep, sure did. Right over it. Oh, it's actually going down nice today. Maybe it wants to play with me. Oh, it stinks though. So, guys, we have some new people. Hi, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me. So, also, in one of last week's videos, I had some nasty comments. So, let's address it, okay? Because that is my nature. For those of you who are new here, I take medication that gives me brain fog and aphasia. So sometimes I have to reach for words and they just won't come. And sometimes I'm more confused than normal, which I'm always flighty, always. Which is absolutely medication based because I didn't spend my entire life flighty, but I am now. It is what it is. So I am aware on the days when I'm having a bad day. I am aware of it. So nasty comments about it are not helpful. Okay? So I understand if I am what you would consider too confusing and erratic that day, and you need to switch off and go elsewhere for the day. I invite you to come back because the following day will probably be a much, much better day. Because I always try to have fun. No matter what I do, I always try to have fun. However, I will continue to delete nasty messages. They're not helpful. And by and large, the junk journaling and mixed media communities are kind communities, and we want to keep them that way. And I want my channel to be kind. So I'm going to delete them. If you leave nasty messages, unkind, see, that's cool. Now, after this dries, I'll go over it again, which won't necessarily be today. So if it goes to the corner and you don't see it again today, it's because it's still wet. Actually, it'll be on the floor, not in the corner, but same thing. Don't worry, it's a cement floor with a lot of paint already on it. And, you know, stuck paper, that kind of thing. So, I very much wanted to address that. I'm actually going to try to pull some more with this one, because if we can get rid of this green part right there, which we can, then this is also in the color combo family. Yeah, it was generally, I get a couple of snippy, unkind messages, very rarely. But when I do, I generally ignore them, right? But every once in a while, they're enough where I feel like, okay, let's address the situation and just say, dude, that's not cool, okay? I'm aware of when I'm having a hard day, but this is my happy place. This is what brings me joy, so I'm going to be here anyway. I understand if you can't be here with me on that day. Okay, enough of that. Let's go back to the fun. And see, I am not good at mark making, you guys. So I'm looking at all this stuff I have beside me, all this stuff, and I'm like, you know, I'm part of the PM Artist Studio group. And they, if you guys haven't tuned in, which I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, oh, see, I like this one even better with less paint, but somehow I feel like I can see the pattern better, which is okay because we can use the pattern to go over that one again in another. That's the beauty of the patterns, right? That's the layers, but I like that one. Okay, now I'm going to pull this, and there's no point in a flop off because it's already dry. Well, maybe, which means I'm just going to put it here. Can you see me? Yeah, on all of that because I'm just trying to mark make on them anyhow. Oops, get that paint out from under it. And do that. And that is still wet, as you can see. So we need to let that dry, and that's okay because we've got other mark making to do. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for your service. And I'm going to come back to that with another piece because I want to use it just to outline. I don't know if there's still stuff on here. Not at the moment. Okay. So these ones, let me finish. I want to do an outline of just the buds, you know, use it in a different way. So, okay. So we're going. So I want to, what do you want to do, Patty? First thing, these are on here just because, I don't know, because I want to get some color on them. It's past Christmas, I know. Doesn't mean, I have a friend whose daughter thinks she wants to get into junk journaling, so I am sending her some stuff. Okay, very specifically now, I need to try to find, well, it doesn't matter, they don't have to be together. I don't need to be picky. I just need a couple pages. I want very specifically these. Okay. Any second now, Patty. We'll do the inside. I want to go over these with this stencil here. This is a Tim Holtz stencil, but I can't tell you anything because as you can tell, oh look, yes I can, THS072. Huh. I got this from Lori Marie Jenkins, who is an awesome mixed media artist. We are going to do some yellows. Yellows, and maybe gold. And I'm not not worried about smearing. None of that. Just gonna kind of, well, I should start in the center somewhere. Okay, and then work out. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? And I think I'm going to use my smaller one. I have a spongy one, which we might wind up using. Ooh, this one's got, look at that, it's got dried on stuff, so texture. I'm not going to use it on there, though. Not like this, anyway. This one's wooden, but I'm not worried about, you know, texture on this. What I want is to have those little lines still open and white. That's taken too long. I can already say that. But is it working? No, look at that. Not working at all. Okay. So, we shall adjust. One moment, please. Let's try it this way. That's way less paint. Much better, Patty. Don't know if we're getting our lines yet, but, you know, layers. I will check in a second. So, if you guys, another thing I should ask of you guys, if you guys are of the praying type or sending light and love into the world, however you do, my daddy lost a close friend last night. And so if you could just pray for his comfort, you know, it hasn't even been a year since we lost my mama. Yeah, see the thing? I want it over here on the writing, of course, but, and now, anyhow, and now my dad has also lost a dear friend. So he is not having a great time, as, you know, I'm sure that comes as no surprise. My friend also lost her husband. So, lots of loss happening right now for my peeps, you know. I'm worried about my father, of course, because he's already in a fragile state. So, just thought I'd ask my friends if they would send up a little extra, you know, little extra love So let's see what that did before we go. Oh yeah, see, we can see that one even better, which is not a surprise, but now I want to see if we add a little over top of it. Yep, I like it. Because I definitely don't want just one tone, even though it's going to get ripped up. So that's the, you know. I'm putting it up there, guys, because there's a lot on it, and this is still wet, so I don't want to, even though I was going to use it as a palette, since I went in first, you know. Can't really use it as a palette until that dries if I don't want to make a heck of a mess. Which wouldn't do me any good as a palette if I just turn it all to blah. You know how it is. Oh, see, that was way too much in one space. I forgot to dab it off. Because that's how long my mind lasts. This my son bought me at the Dollar Tree for Christmas. And it gives the most beautiful glaze. Whoops. Dab it off, Patty. What are you doing, girl? And then I'm thinking, well, when I get over here, which I'm going to jump to next because I'm too impatient for this, you know. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, okay, I should stay here, huh? Yeah, you should. You're already going. Yeah, and you're already on words. You don't have to go to that side. I would like to use a little bit of white texture paste over this with the lines, you know. So that's why spooges like that, where I mess things up, are not going to be really that big of a deal. Because, you know, another layer is going to come on in and play too. Which I won't get lined up perfectly anyway, because I'm me, you know. Let's do this one. This is yet another color of, if this was real cadmium yellow, we'd be getting a Thomas Kincaid kind of glow. You know, that's how he got the glow in the windows of his houses. Oh, come on. Oh. Right down my apron. And that is why Patty wears an apron. Yep. Because she's sloppy. Yeah. Did you see me put my fingers there and then come over here? Yeah. I did that. I did it. Yep. It's always the best. I don't know why I didn't just start there to begin with. But they all give something special. That's why. It's like having 29 cutters in your room. You know? My husband's like, why do you gotta have so many cutting devices? I was like, well, they do different things. Different mediums do different things. Everything has a different effect, man. You just never know what you're gonna need. Though this year, I am definitely, well, I have been. Anyway, I started last year, but I'm definitely trying to buy less, use more. Okay, this year I should be focused on sell more, which I was not, but I should be. That should be the plan of action. That way I don't have to get a job. You know. I mean, I should anyway, but like nobody wants to get a job. Nobody wants that kind of nonsense. I just want to play in the art room. I just want to play and hang with you guys, right? You know, I just want to hang out. It's a great life. Art is a great life. Keeps you healthy, mentally healthy. Well, I think, like, I can't convince either of my sisters to try any form of art. Not a single form. It's strange. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. So, honestly, it's probably enough, but I'm going to just finish this portion right here. And then we're going to go on to other mark making because, you know, it's got to dry. Well, maybe not. We could probably put the other stuff over it. I know, now I'm getting really, see? I'm tired of dabbing. You can tell because I'm getting like, we'll just use this color. Which is why if I'm not recording, I generally jump from one to the other and then I come back again. Because I have like 3 layers of dusks. So like I go down the line. But that is something I'm breaking a habit of, because then I wind up leaving messes everywhere. It took me an hour of like focused, intentional cleaning to get this dusk cleaned off the other day. And by the end of that hour, I was genuinely losing focus and like starting to break the rules. I was trying that, I don't know, what's her name? Diana Weekly? Carol Brandon's doing that thing. Although I misunderstood, I didn't realize there's something different every week. So now I got to go check it out. I guess I was only doing week 1. I just heard somebody say there's different strategies each week. I'm like, oh no, I need to go. What did I miss? Which is not surprising. I'm always missing something. I'm always the last to know. Because, you know, what happens is I wind up watching old videos thinking I'm watching the new videos. Okay, we're going to end with just this page. I'll do this page on another time, because I really want to mark make. But see, the beauty is things underneath wind up getting stuff as you go anyhow, right? So that's part of the loveliness of that. So, what was I going to, white, right? Yes. Yeah, we were going to do the fluffiness over this, weren't we? See how I cannot possibly line this back up. Guess who's not good at puzzles? Yep, that would be she. Yeah, doesn't matter. That's not what I want to do right this moment, but I should because I need it to dry, right? Okay, we're going to try this sculpting medium one more time. Do you see this stuff? We're going to try it again. Where is, right there. This is from Walmart. I have more expensive sculpting medium, but it doesn't, did I not open it that way maybe? I don't know. It doesn't, I'm not good. It's not good. Not good. See, I'm using a small amount. Okay. And I'm just swiping it through there. Right? Oh, I need more because obviously that wasn't enough. Okay. Swiping it through because it doesn't have to be everywhere, but I guess it does to get this pattern, doesn't it? Ah, shoot. All right. The nice thing is this will bring some of the yellow to the forefront too, which I'm good with, but not everywhere. Only parts. Stuck my finger in it. I know this is probably going to come out a mess because it does every time. I don't understand because I push it down where I'm going to be and I pull it through as you're supposed to do. Okay, so I'm going to do that there, and then there's that. And then I use this. This is just like the best stuff ever. So light and fluffy, and just, this is spackling. It's the light and fluffy, easy spackle stuff. I don't know. See, look at that. And it just goes forever, and it's okay if you have to go over it twice. Oh, we need some up there in the corner. That's a combination up there because I still had some of the other stuff on my thing. And then there you go. So see how nothing ran? Okay, to be fair, okay, this one's still bled, but it didn't bleed as bad because I didn't use as much, I guess. Huh, Interesting, because it always bleeds on me. That's my issue. It always bleeds. Yeah, I'm just wiping this off without a care in the world that it's spackling. Don't care. Don't care. Oh yeah, I gotta wipe this down, don't I? So with the spackling, it almost always comes completely clean anyway, but not 100%. So, I can't see anything on my desk, so one moment, please. Okay. This is where we're really glad that you are attached to the wall and not the desk. I can do that with this one because it's pretty robust. It's not real fragile. Don't do this with a fragile one this way. Be careful. And then I'm going to stick it. There's water right there in front of us. Make sure I got... So these ones here were already sealed up. These little bitty ones from, you know, from years and years of service. So, okay. There's that for a moment. And then, oh, I know I'm feeling stressed because I'm like, okay, mark making, Patty, figure it out. So the first thing I think I want to do, well, that I know I want to do, stick that in the water, is bring this back in and find, I'm going to use a black marker. So what I believe I'm going to do, okay? And I'm just going to go around some of the buds. Not necessarily every one of them, just some. And it's okay if I don't go like 100%, right? Like, nobody has to have time for all that. It doesn't have to be that kind of... See how this one's moving around on me? I don't mind. Because I'm going to go over it again anyway, you know? Possibly. Possibly. Depends on my laziness, really. Also, on how much I love it. But the intention is to go over the whole page with some color. So, now normally I would just be doing this probably in the evening in front of the TV while I watch a movie with my hubby. Or while I watch The Great British Bake Off for the 95th time, because I can't handle the thought of a movie. That happens. Sometimes my anxiety is too high and I'm like, yeah, Great British Bake Off it is. You know, because he gets me. He gets me. He knows there's just some days it just can't happen. Because some days life has been hard that day and I gotta decompress, and trying to watch something new and focus, you know, does not help me decompress. So, and my husband hates to rewatch shows, but he will humor me because I need to watch something that can be like a nothing box, right? Where I'm not trying to figure out the plot line. Like, we're not watching any whodunits, because then I'm seriously trying to figure it out ahead of time. Right? Like, don't do that to me when I'm having a hard day, because I will be working my brain way too high and then my anxiety really goes through the roof. Although I am finding I might have to give up the Great British Bake Off because it's causing cravings. And I couldn't figure it out. I've been craving sweets like mad, right? I've been watching the Great British Bake Off a lot the last month. Because, you know, first Christmas without my mom. So, and I genuinely have not been able to figure it out. I haven't had cravings since I started my new eating lifestyle, right? And I haven't had any sweets of any form for over a year now. And suddenly I'm having popsicles, sugar-free, but still, and looking for ice creams and trying to figure out how to make keto pancakes, which still, by the way, would not be on my eating plan, but, you know, better than the real thing. You know, the next best alternative to just don't eat them. And then I remembered when I first got married to my husband, I gained a lot of weight, and so did he, because we used to sit around and watch, what did we watch? That chef movie, the American Chef, no, the Ninja Chef thing, you know, where people competed against each other to see who was Iron Chef. There we go. I know I'd get there. And so, but we would always be hungry while we were watching it. And we realized it after a while and realized, 40 pounds later that we needed to not watch Iron Chef because it triggered hunger in us. And we would sit around eating, okay, they are making great cuisines and we are eating nachos. Like, not even good nachos that even had some protein, but, just the kind where you throw your Doritos on the plate and sour cream and, well, for me, sour cream. He doesn't like sour cream, but you just, oh, see, that wasn't even a thing, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. I don't know. That was part of the picture behind it. Yeah, we were just throwing cheese and Doritos on a plate and nuking them in the microwave and just toxic wasting ourselves to death. So we stopped watching the Iron Chef, and I'm like, oh no, I might have to give up the Great British Bake Off because I believe that's what's causing me to have, sugar cravings, because I don't think about sugar all day long, and then I start watching it and I'm like, oh, I would like some of this, or I would like some of this, or I would like some of this. So, yep, yeah, dang it, because I really like it. It's very comforting to me. So either I have to find a way to watch it without having cravings or give it up. Because I am not at the proper weight yet. And by proper weight, I mean a weight where my body just generally feels good. Where it feels happy. Not anything crazy. So I said I wasn't doing all of these. Do you remember me saying that? They are addictive, though. Eddie, I really love this one. It's the only one from Eddie I own, sadly, because I really love his stuff. Him and Darcy, I think I would own, well, that's not, to be fair, there's so many of them on there. I would like to own their stencils and stamps like Yolande from Devon Rex for Art and Rhonda and Carrie. That would be Carrie the Crafter, because like who doesn't want his stuff, right? But and Darcy, obviously. You guys see me use Darcy's stuff all the time. But, man, she's got some beauties that I do not own as of yet. I will, if my kid would stop causing me traumas. I would have had them at Christmas time. But no, Samuel had to cause me traumas. So, okay, I'm going to do this one. I don't know why I didn't do these pieces in the center. I may go back and do those later, like as another layer, but for now this is what I want. I just wanted the blooms mostly. Oops, look at that, I didn't do the center bloom on this one. Yeah, you see I'm not being precious about it though, because it's a background layer, it's not a full-on layer. Yeah, I think that's good. Of course it's good. How could it not be good? Droop. Did I just not even finish that one, Patty? What is wrong with you? Girl, get it done. No, you did not finish it. There. Is that better? Yeah, it makes a lot more sense at least. I don't know. Here. There. Oh, maybe it doesn't do that. Well, it does now. Da, 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 da. Okay. So then, let's make some swirly whirls off these. No, it looks like a bug. Huh? Oh, I'm looking, where do I feel like a swirl? I don't know. Maybe it's not a swirl I want. I feel like it was a swirl I wanted. Maybe it's not the color tone I want. Oh. Because you know I swirl everything. Okay, that has to attach to something or I'm going to be most unhappy. Yeah? Let's see. Let's flip it this way and then turn it so we can see from a different point of view. Oh no, my page caught on something. Huh, that's okay. Maybe we'll do another. Maybe we won't like it and we'll just cover it up. Okay. Oh, this one needs something with it. Oh, I super don't like that one. Oh, you're not helping, Patty. That's okay, because we have paint. Okay. And then let's take, nope, this one here. This is Darcy Sanders. This is her Peacock Swirls from PM Artist Studio. Peacock Swirls. See, I didn't need to put my own swirls in there because I was going to swirl it anyway with Darcy's swirls. Right on top. Oh no, Darcy, look. What have I done? Oh, I wonder if I can set it out in the sunshine and fix it. What are you? All over my stencil. See, these stencils are very precious to me. So, I don't want any flaws. What the heck is that? It's weird because, oh, I bet it's paper stuck to it. Huh. Okay. Well, Eddie has a video, I know, on how to bathe these babies. What color shall we use? Let's use this blue and a little bit of black. So the black I have is gesso. And I'm thinking maybe just little like spurts of that, because this one, this color shift works best over gesso. Okay, now it's the paint palette, just so we're clear here. So if we put a little bit of gesso on this end, a little gesso on this end, I don't even know if they're showing through there. And where is, just in case they're not, we wouldn't want to waste them, what's on top of the stencil. I mean, see, right? Yes, because you know, great stencil, right? Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. But then there I can see I got way too much in the center. So let's do that one again. So I can see there's too much in the center of my stencil up there. Look at all kinds of peacock swirling. That's funny because this end here, that's part of where I pulled some of the bursting blooms on. Okay, so then let's put this on this baby. I know that's not the best one to put over top of that, but actually we can probably just do kind of that. Oh, it's spooged there too. That might not be the right word. That didn't sound great, did it? Well, we have more pages that we're supposed to be making marks on, though, don't we? I want some down in this end. There's way too much paint over there. Yes, there is. Too much paint. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. I know. These guys are great designers, right? Okay, so let's take this one that we wanted to put another layer on. Let's get us another layer. Mark making. Told ya. Because we're going to glaze it with the gold, I think, before we even lift it. Let's see. Where's that page? There it is. Oh, let's put that down so I can really... There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Nice, nice. Okay, see, I can still see there's lots in there. So, let's see. This one has beeswax on it, so I don't know that it'll lift much of anything or if it'll act as a resist. No clue. No clue at all. We're going to find out together. Yep, resisted mostly. Okay. Because I remember I just put that beeswax on there just a little bit ago. Yep, let's try this one. See how that comes out. This was another one. We just wanted some marks. Oh, I forgot to put the paper down again. Whatever. And I didn't put lotion on my hands. All right, there's some marks. Let's get some over here. Yeah, okay. Getting there. Let's see. Let's pull this baby off. See how we did. Oh, no. Uh-oh, we're already sticking. Stop that. I forgot we wanted to glaze it, didn't we? I forgot about the glaze. Whoops. That's a lot, Patty. Well, you know, that was a lot. And then, well, I don't know. Now we're just playing. Hey, you get down there, piece of paper. See how that shifts on there, though? Isn't that cool? All right, let's just put some on. Because now we got some purpley colors, and then we should still have eddies in the background. And let's put this on top of that. See if we can get a few marks on this page here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Can you see it? Oh, shimmer time. Yes. Yep. That's what I was hoping for. Can anybody else want a shimmer? Of course we do. Just find someone, Patty. Put anybody down. Anybody? Oh yeah. Let's put this one down here. You know. Fun. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay. All right, now don't mess with my stencil. Ruin the paper if you want, but don't mess with my stencil. Oh, sticky. Uh-oh. It's ripping it. Sticking to my stencil. All right, I'm going to have to... Oh, no, it broke my stencil. Dang it. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to wash my stencil. Okay. Still cool, though, right? Okay, so obviously we got to put some stuff there. Darn thing. Nobody said you could break my stencil. Most unhappy with that. Sure, I got some pink or some red or something to throw on here. We must, right? Because, like, when do I ever not have those colors around? Okay, genuinely thought it would blend better into a purple. There it goes. Oh, I'm not putting the stencil back on to get it, so. Oh, but you know what? I was going to use the brick one. No, it's called Arches. Under the Arches by Paula. Oh, see? Paula Keen by PM Artist Studio. And I have a Perfectly Imperfect one of that. So, normally, nope, wrong one. I don't know who this one is. That's not my Arches. My Arches is over here. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the Arches. That one is PM Artist Studio too, though. Hold on. These are my Arches. And a couple of mine are not popped out. They didn't cut all the way, but I like that. Because it gives you, I like not having a perfect format. You know? Oh, what I was going to do was try to pull some up. That's what I was going to do, was pull some back. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but it pulled the, oh, that's cool. Pulled the color back off. So then you can see the undercolors again. But in the Arch 4, but you can see it as the Arches. Let me see. Trying to get it a good swatch of it so you can see it. There. There you go. Can you see it there? Pretty cool, huh? I'll do it up here again. See if I can get it even better. And that blends the color in, but it also just gives us another mark. There we go. See, it's subtle, but it's there. This one's not as subtle. Okay, I'm gonna push that piece down so it'll dry back on its home. Because I got plans for these. That's very pretty. Oh yeah, okay, let me cut this apart so I can have the, oops, other side. So, I feel like it could almost be done. I didn't get all the coloring I wanted done though. I wanted to do, well, we need to lift that first. Because I wanted to do another layer of Eddie stencil on the, okay, whatever. On the first one we did, you know, the bloom. Wow, that was a lot, Patty. I'm so used to working on a big gel print plate that was way too much. Way, way, way too much. Well, give me something that's going to be black. All right. What else? Because that is too much paint. Give me something that wants a couple of little pieces of black here and there. This one can handle it. It's meant to be grungy anyway. So see, look at the cool marks I'm getting on the back from just touching it. Yeah, I feel like one of these could do with a little bit of, I don't know, I got a bunch of them in my hand, but. There we go. Now I feel like it's probably good. I laid that right on some other stuff. Good job, Patty. Good job. All right, well, get these things up here, a little bit of marks. We did say mark making, didn't we? I know. And I meant to make some X's and O's and some swirly gigs, and I just don't know why I'm not good at mark making. It's the weirdest thing. I can think of them in my head, but then when it's time to put them on the page, I go, what should I do? There's a bubble in this plate. Both of these plates were not right when I got them from Michael's, which is a bummer. But I didn't take them back. I didn't get to take them back. Didn't get to it. They were already just not right. They had, both of them had imperfections in them. Not even small ones, like big ones. And I can feel that bubble right there when I run my hand across it. Oh, paper sticking. Oh, my paper's just, oh, right. It's that paint, which is Liquitex, so it surprises me so much. So right there that's paper. We will not be doing that. Thank you. And that is paper there. Okay. Other than that, it came out cool. If it hadn't ripped the paper right there. That was a pretty cool print. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Okay, back to the first one, which is this one. It's watercolor paper, so it shouldn't rip. Okay, now then, back to the balloons. Back to the balloons. Are we going to use black, or are we going to use, yes. I think we should do black and then the color shift, which is still turquoise, so we're still in our color zone. See, I'm trying to be light this time. See it? Yeah, I'm trying to be light. Oh, yeah. Well, can't say I didn't try. Okay. Let's lift a little bit of that with this. And lift it here too. Wasn't exactly the kind of mark making I was thinking of, you guys. Well, part of it was because I always intended to use this bloom stencil, but I intended to do other stuff too. I just didn't, because seems to be what happens every time. I got out some doilies and was thinking of using some doilies on here and stuff, but you know, it seems like a lot right there. I don't know. Seems like a lot over the edge. Well, that's what you're going to see though. I should have put this down first. I did that completely backwards. So we'll just lift it. And we need a piece of paper, which I brought a whole bunch. I brought the whole kit and caboodle over here. I brought the whole tray of, well, this isn't it, but deli paper and stuff to keep my hands clean, you know? Yeah, I did great. Did great. wow, that got like nothing. Nothing happened. How's that even possible? How is that even possible that it did not pick that paint up? What the poop? Alrighty then. Apparently I picked up too much the first time, huh? Well, be doggone. We are not putting up with that nonsense. We are not putting up with that. Well, I guess instead of mark making, I should have just called this a day on the gel plate, huh? Because Patty failed at mark making again. Unless you count, you know, stencils as mark making. Oh. Oh no. Patty. What am I doing? What is happening here? Okay. All right, what is happening? Okay, wait. Use the stuff that you're supposed to be making extra layers on. Put that down. Put this down over here, which will probably rip. Why is it doing me wrong? Okay. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, all right. I know you can't see me, I'm off the screen, sorry. I'm just making marks with what's left over. See? See? Now you can see the blooms. All right, this is a little mark making tool because I needed to do a grid. See the grid in there? I have the grid piece from a grid mark making thingamajig from Carrie the Crafter made a video on making your own grid mark making tool. And I made one, which I intended to try out. So I guess this is wet, and you should not try this while it's wet. So I'm probably just going to smear. But I really want to pick this up. So there's that. I mean, the whole thing over there is already smeared, so I guess it's not going to matter that much. I already smeared it over there. At least it'll be pretty smears, right? You know, there's always a bright side, man. Okay. Get down here. Make this thing pretty. So my thought was I could do some fuchsia and black grid making with this, but that little tool is in the form of a grid too. Okay, it's a toy, but I use it for mark making. I had intended to use it all over these papers, and I'm sure I will, and I was going to use that one. But, you know, huzzah. All right, so this definitely needs some love now. Now I'm just going to let that dry before I try to pull it once again. And I think that's where we're going to end. We're just going to stop here because now I have a big old explosion mess. And suddenly things are not going to plan. Though this is beautiful, so I'm not actually mad at it. All right, so that's where we're going to end, my friends. But look, we got some beautiful prints. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, my beautiful. Couple of them are down there with the color combo down here. with the Eddie's blooms. Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. Love you. Bye.